this week, and right now it's about staying protected during storms.
Wink News Weather Authority meteorologist Nikki Sheeks joins us now. Nikki, we have some new tools to keep us safe this year.
Yeah, every season we learn and we see something new. After getting hit with Debbie, Helene, and Milton last year, we have plenty to analyze and upgrade. Our chief meteorologist Matt Devitt explains more about this upcoming season.
When a storm blows in, the biggest questions are where's it going and will it impact my home? And each tropical event brings a new lesson.
What we can accurately predict have been improving steadily over the last several seasons.
Hurricane Helene, which made landfall well to our north, still damaged more than 2,500 homes and buildings in Charlotte County and brought with it more than 5 to even 6 feet of storm surge. A 7 to 10 foot storm surge rolled into Charlotte County with Milton and destroyed much of what Helene hadn't along the coast. Both storms shined a light on the lack of tidal sensors in Charlotte County waters.
We're looking through potential federal avenues for acquiring funding for NOAA to implement some tide gauges in our neck of the woods as well.
Brandon Moody with the county adds that until that happens, they're investigating in hi-fi tide gauges.
They're lower cost, they're easier to put out, they're cheaper to maintain, and they're very mobile, so we can put them wherever we need them.
And collect life-saving information to better protect the community. The cone will shrink again this year by 3 to 6%, and the Hurricane Center will once again use this experimental graphic, giving the public an overall snapshot of a storm's impact.
This is an example of Hurricane Helene, and in this case you can see almost the entire state of Florida was under either a tropical storm or hurricane watch or warning, along with much of Georgia, parts of South Carolina and North Carolina.
And issue alerts for potential tropical systems earlier, ones that have not yet formed but pose a threat. Michael Brennan, the director of the National Hurricane Center, tells me up to 72 hours before the anticipated arrival.
Now we might have the ability to start advisories and forecasts and get information out to people even sooner for these higher impact systems that form near land, which is a big threat for Florida in particular.
This is an example of another new tool. The National Hurricane Center will release models highlighting rip current risks. In the last couple of years, Deputy Director Jamie Rome says rip currents have become one of the leading causes of deaths in hurricanes.
Rip current deaths have been going up, and now rip current mortality exceeds that of storm surge.
And we're just less than a month away from the start of the hurricane season on June 1st. And unfortunately, it's looking like this season is going to be another active one for us. So now's the time to start making those plans for you and your family. Prep your home for the upcoming hurricane season by trimming those trees, getting ready to fit those shutters and those floodgates onto your homes. Now for today, it was an active one across Southwest Florida. Many of us saw more than a couple of inches of rainfall. According to Doppler estimates, more than 3 inches, mainly through Hendry and Glades counties. That's where we saw the bulk of the rainfall for today. And as we check in with Wink Live Doppler 3X, 3 times more accurate radar, it's mainly dry across Southwest Florida. But as we head into our Mother's Day, it is going to be another stormy day for us. Right now, 80 degrees for Port of the Island, 76 in Lely, 70 degrees or 73 degrees as we take a look over into Buckingham, 73 in San Carlos Park, and 78 degrees right now in Sanibel. We're at 71 in Northport and 76 for South Gulf Cove. Now, as we look ahead to tomorrow morning, we're going to be starting off with quite a bit of cloud cover, and we do have the possibility of a few showers and storms sneaking in off the Gulf, so impacting our coastal communities to start the day off. Then once we progress into the afternoon, this particular model run is not showing it, but I think we're going to have some isolated activity along 75 and to the east of it, mainly for the most part. And then as we progress into the late afternoon, early evening, that's when we will begin to see that coverage of the activity really increase, scattered showers and storms, and the focus will be shifting more so through our far interior sections, especially as we head into the dinner hour and into the evening. Once we head into the overnight hours, then we're going to have another round of showers and storms move moving in off the Gulf, and we're going to be starting our Monday off with some soggy conditions. So just be aware of that when you're planning on heading out the door Monday morning, because that's when this frontal boundary that's bringing all these showers and storms will be sitting offshore. So it's going to be prompting the heaviest of rain and storms for us this week coming on Monday. So for tomorrow morning, temperature is going to be starting off on the warmer side, low to mid 70s. Into the afternoon, upper 80s and low 90s, so not straying far from seasonal. Now for tomorrow, we do have a slim chance of seeing severe weather, isolated severe storm possible heading into the afternoon and evening hours, with the possibility of some large damaging hail. Today we had reports of hail about 1 inch in diameter. That's a possibility again for tomorrow and into our Monday. Damaging winds and lightning within these storms. So keep the umbrella handy, remain weather aware for tomorrow, Monday. Isolated activity expected on Tuesday, and then after that frontal boundary slides through, we'll have dry air and high pressure settling in, and that's going to leave us with some really beautiful conditions as we head into the midweek.